What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pariah back with another one. I'm just doing a second take on this, y'all. I fucked up on the first video, so I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I didn't get too far in the video, but I realized I jacked up. Let's get into it, y'all.
Am I happy that my internet husband is getting another black job? Yes. Am I also saying, hey, you could have said no to this black job? Yes. Reactions to this announcement have been unfiltered. We really do not hold back as a people. I just want to say, when we were talking about the monoracial black girl erasure this past month, y'all were acting funny. However, when it comes to Jon Stewart, now y'all want to say something. We gotta point it out. We gotta point out the obvious.
Green Lantern got the green light for live action, and Aaron Pierre is our Jon Stewart. This feels like a monkey spot situation, because on one hand, Aaron Pierre is a great actor. You saw him in Rebel Ridge? When he said, "Man, you got me burning through these letters," I said, "Oh, we being black about it." Rebel Ridge showed us that his build and his temperament portraying a military expert made him a great candidate for Jon Stewart. Problem is, one of these things is not like the other. In other words, colorism. The problem is colorism. Because Green Lantern Jon Stewart is a dark-skinned black man. And dark-skinned characters being adapted to TV or movies rarely stay that way.
And here we go again. Aaron Pierre has officially been cast as the character Jon Stewart in the movie Green Lantern, but there is a problem. Some black folks are not happy with that, okay? Because you see, even though the actor Aaron Pierre is a great actor, I mean, if you watched the Netflix movie Rebel Ridge, you will agree with me that this actor is a great actor. His acting skills are nothing short of phenomenal. Now, even though this guy is exceptional in his acting skills, even though he's almost identical to the character Green Lantern, I mean, he has the same physical.
And shout out Jay So Cool for sending me this video. He sent me a lot of these reaction video content. Shout out to him.
Good. Same height, the same facial structure, same jawline, same chiseled cheekbones, and even the same eye color, okay? And most importantly, he is black. But despite all that, he still wasn't black enough for this set of whiny, rage-baiting black people.
This is so disappointing in terms of news. Lanterns officially cast Aaron Pierre to be Jon Stewart. And I'm frustrated.
Oh, he's frustrated because a black
Let's finish hearing what she got to say.
person is playing a black character. Okay?
Jon Stewart is historically a dark-skinned character. He was intended to be dark-skinned because they had a lot of light-skinned black characters in terms of superhero representation. And
Alright, first of all, he don't even know what he's talking about. There is no light-skinned black characters. Name one. If anybody can figure out if they have any type of light-skinned black characters, drop their names down in the comment section. Batman ain't light-skinned. Superman ain't light-skinned. The Green Lantern. You see what I'm saying? And then I know she's saying he's black, but how can you be black and you that fucking light? With different colored eyes. You can't. Nah, that's some European shit. So that it's in his blood. He came from a mulatto. Somebody in his family was a mulatto, and it probably was one of his parents. Came out that damn light like that, with blue eye, green eyes and shit. That light, yeah, he got some mulatto-ness in his blood. And another thing, he's upset about this, but hold on, George Foreman was a light-skinned man, and y'all had a dark-skinned man, playing him in that movie. So let's get on the real facts. Y'all tripping about a Marvel character that don't even exist but are actual historical figures. Like Malcolm X. He was a light-skinned Griff. You try to get a brown-skinned dude to play him. George Foreman was like a light-skinned dude. Griff. They try to get a dark skinned. When they made that movie about his life, they displayed him as a dark skinned man. Like, what the hell? Same thing with Mike Tyson. The first Mike Tyson movie that came out, Mike Tyson brown skin, and they got Michael Jai White to play Mike Tyson. That was a good one. The first movie, that was a good job because Michael Jai White is brown skin like Mike Tyson. But then in this new movie, they try to make him look dark skinned, dark as black as fuck. They didn't like the fact he was a medium brown, yeah, knocking dark skinned dudes out. So how can he get mad about, oh, you made a Marvel character light skinned, but you guys made actual real life people who were actual light skinned, you made them dark skinned in the film or darker in the film. Come on, man, that's bullshit.
For me personally, I would like to see a dark skinned person play John Stewart. And I know I gotta qualify it. I am not taking away from Aaron Pierre's ability to act. I think he will deliver a great monologue. I think he's a phenomenal actor, all of that good stuff. However, this was lazy casting. So many dark-skinned actors that could have went into this role with some.
Man, they cry about every fucking thing, man. But let a white person say we don't want no dark skin or black actors at all. They gonna start crying. All hell breaks loose. Come on with this, bro. That's why I tell,
Builds and being able to really communicate this story in a similar fashion, right? Like, but he is the new It Boy right now. People will be watching. I'll watch reluctantly, but this one did hurt me a little bit. I was upset.
There is no way that a Twitter fan cast, specifically one that a lot of us looked at with irony, is coming into fruition. So yesterday it was announced that Rebel Ridge's Aaron Pierre is going to be playing John Stewart, aka Green Lantern, in one of James Gunn's upcoming projects. Now, you know the problem before I even say it, and it is obviously rooted in colorism. John Stewart is one of those characters who have consistently remained the same in the way that they are depicted. Aaron Pierre, while a great actor, is not the person that people were expecting for John Stewart. Inside the comics, outside the comics, in animated series, and any animated version of any show that Jon Stewart is in, this is how he has looked consistently. Neil Adams, aka the creator of the character, even said,
that's what I said, y'all. They always try to make every superhero or character they made has always been monoracial, Caucasian, or if not, then if they was black, they were brown skin or dark skin. Brown skin or dark skin. Simple as that. And some of these characters, like Miles Morales, he's mixed race. He has a black father and a mestiza mom. Why the fuck is he a brown skinned black dude? And he has a mestiza mom. That doesn't make sense. So that's another thing. They try to make mulatto people or mixed people non-existent, or they see a light skin or a mulatto person playing a character like this is what they'll do. Oh, he's supposed to be monoracial. They don't like. That's what I said. Even they can call him black all you want. He's light. Look how light his skin is. Look at the color of his eyes. There's some white in his blood. They don't like that shit. Just playing something. Yeah, they don't like that shit. Because really, they really feel that way about mulattoes. So this is like a mulatto man playing Cyborg from Teen Titans. They're gonna be angry about that. Cyborg was dark skinned. Why the fuck you made him? You see what I'm saying? Why you made him light skinned? Same thing with this. We have no type of representation, and then when we do get put out there, this is what happened. We get attacked by monoracial people.
most black people I know are pretty dark. There are some very light-skinned people, but not Jon Stewart. And to me, if this is something that the creator highlighted from the get-go, this is something that should be consistent. Like right here, we have the whole lineup. We have Hal and Guy, and these are the actors. That guy's a little bit older than I expected Hal Jordan to be, but...
See what I'm saying? White men and darker black men. That's what they care about. They don't give a fuck about if you're light skin or mulatto. They don't give a fuck about you. This is who they think about. So when they came up with these stories and shit, all they thought about was white people and darker black people. They didn't give a fuck about no light skinned person or no mulatto person. They didn't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck them. See what I'm saying, y'all? We are non-existent in this world. Non-existent. Well, no, we aren't non-existent because people do be thinking about us, but they want to make us non-existent. They want to shit on us. And this is one of their ways of doing it. Y'all see how they displayed white man and black man in the media all these years, and now look what they're doing. Now look what they got going on. They didn't display us that much in the media. We had to display ourselves. But let's keep going.
Let's go on. But it's the same thing we keep saying over and over again. It's blatant colorism, and I don't think that we should just cast Black Man of the Month to play a character that he doesn't represent in that way. The issue has never been the actor and his potential, it's the blatant colorism.
And there is more. Oh, there is more and more videos of these whiny black people raging and moaning the fact that Aaron Pierre, a somewhat lighter black person, is gonna be playing Jon Stewart in the live adaptation of Green Lantern. But I'm not gonna play more of these videos. Hell no. I do not have the patience for people like these people. I only played the very few
I feel her on that, man, because and to all my mulatto people, y'all gotta look at it like this. If they don't want a light-skinned person that resembles one of us playing in a movie, imagine how they feel about us. They damn sure wouldn't want one of us in the fucking movie at all. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at me. I could cast for so many characters and actors right now. Like, it's ridiculous. I could cast for so many characters right now. They don't give a fuck. We are non-existent. When they came up with these stories, they thought about white people and black people, Hispanic people and Asian people, indigenous people and shit. They didn't give a fuck about no light-skinned mulatto person. Anyway, there's a guy that says, his name is Majesty de France. He says, and I want everybody to do this. There's a website called Nairland, NAIRLAND.com. And you guys need to put that Nairland. Don't put .com. Just put Nairland, and then put in after that, light-skinned men of the West are paternally European, and then put in Nairland identity fraud. Light-skinned men. Oh no, it's just called identity fraud. Nairland identity fraud. Because this goes into a lot of shit. They don't want us having any kind of power at all, and y'all see it right here. It's Bantus. They've been weaponized against us, so that's why they're doing this. It's really the pink toe peckerwood behind it all. Let's keep it going.
For context, this Jamaican Sierra Leonean hawk of a man is not even that light. I mean, what is the issue here? Do you guys not understand that telling someone he can't play a role he's qualified for simply because his skin tone is a bit lighter is colorism? I mean, this guy auditioned for this role, and among every other actor who auditioned for that role,
it's colorism. So, like, if they don't want no light-skinned motherfucker playing anybody, imagine how they feel about a mulatto playing as anybody. We are really non-existent. They hate us. They want us non-existent in this world. They hate the shit out of us.
he was the best of them all. He merited the role. But somehow, because he might be a little bit fair-skinned, you think he should be deprived of that role. This is coming from the same people who are complaining about colorism. They are complaining about something they are actively perpetuating against this man. It is not as though a darker-skinned black man smashed this role during the audition and the producers just decided to hand over the role to a lighter-skinned black man because his skin is lighter.
That's how they're treating it. She's right, though. That's how they're treating it. They act like a dark-skinned dude did good on this role. They said, fuck him. He. Oh, you see a light-skinned dude. Oh, yeah. Said, put him in. No. It's not like that. You see what I'm saying? So if they feel like he's not deserving of that role because of the way he looks, he's not deserving of his life. That's how a lot of them think. They think we're not deserving of a life because they think you're too privileged. You need to go through a lot of shit. Your life needs to be like shit. And really what they want to do is project their life or project themselves onto you because they're miserable people.
have been colorism, giving people preferential treatment not because they merited it, but because they have a lighter skin color. But anyway, that is not what happened here. This man won this role. He smashed his audition. He merited it. So what seems to be the problem here? Sometimes I wonder if these people ever listen to themselves. I mean, they seem to change the narrative every which way that suits them whenever they want. I remember what they said during the Little Mermaid remake. How they argued that it wasn't Halle Bailey's skin color or the dreadlocks that mattered. What mattered was that she smashed the audition and that she is helping every black kid to see herself represented on the big screen, even though the character that Halle Bailey was playing was an extremely pale ginger hair character. A book written by a...
I'm not gonna lie, some people was complaining about that. They did not like the fact they had a black, lighter brown skinned woman playing as a white woman, or a character that was supposed to be for a white woman. But the thing is, she didn't get that much backlash as this guy did for being light skinned, trying to play as the Green Lantern. And in the comics and everything, he was supposed to be monoracially black, like brown skin or a dark skinned dude, not light skinned. And like I said, when you're light skinned and you resemble a mulatto person, you're not really black. You know, you can say that shit all you want, but you're not really.
Right now. Oh, she was just representing black girls. Now, how about lighter skinned black boys?
I mean, you could say it all day, but they don't fuck with you. This is how they feel about you. They don't want you representing them. The fuck? You a yellow boy. We don't want you represent. Fuck. So we gotta come up with our own characters and shit, our own everything, because we're non-existent to these people. They thought about everything else underneath the sun but you, light-skinned and mulatto people. Or they probably thought about the women. I guess Starfire, I guess they thought about the women, not the men though. Fuck them. The sideline, non-existent ass niggas.
If Aaron here represents black boys in Green Lantern, huh? What is your problem with that?
No, he doesn't.
Don't you guys see how hypocritical you are? Aren't you guys ashamed of
He don't
yourself,
represent
of
black
your double
boys.
standard, of your double tongue? Where was this energy
They don't want him
when Halle Bailey
representing.
played
She
Ariel
brown
in Little
skin.
Mermaid? Where was this
They brown skin. They're women. They don't give a fuck about that. They're brown skin. They're women. Light skinned women or a brown skinned woman. They don't care about that. They care about that light skinned man, that mulatto man. That's what they care about. They don't give a fuck about no woman. They gay.
when Yara
Okay.
Shahidi played the character of Tinkerbell in Peter Pan? Where was this same outrage when Idris Elba played the character Himdo in Thor? Why didn't you complain when
Monoracial.
Lawrence Fishburne played the character Perry White in the movie Batman?
Lawrence Fishburne is light skinned, but see, that's the thing. He must be pandering to them.
This is Superman, if I can remember.
It's either that or they don't give a fuck about. He's old. You see what I'm saying? Like when you old, they don't give a fuck no more. But like when you're young and you're still youthful and shit, that they care. They care.
Somehow, these people manage to be selective on the things to be enraged about, okay?
See, they're
I know that
selective
white
because
people are
Lauren's
somehow
been
hated
around
in the
for a
black
while.
community.
See, Lauren's been
Not somehow,
pandering. That's
very
what it was.
hated. But you want to know some people who are hated apart from white people? Light-colored black people. For some reason, light-colored black people are somehow disliked. There is this animosity towards them in
They're
the black
disliked
community. And
because
to me,
they're disliked because they resemble us. They come from us. That's why they're disliked. That's why.
this backlash surrounding Aaron Pierre playing the character of Jon Stewart in Green Lantern seems to be another example of that dislike for lighter-skinned black people. Anyway, though, I'm happy that
Yeah, because they say you look like a fucking mulatto. That's why you resemble a fucking mulatto. We don't want something like that representing us. Fuck you, yellow boy. Go be along with them. That's how they feel. I'm telling y'all. That's how they feel.
people saw through the hypocrisy and the double standards surrounding this whole thing. One person wrote, when people complained about the casting of Ariel and Snow White, it was racism. But now it is okay to complain about this casting. Double standards. Another person said, why weren't you this angry when they casted a mixed race girl to play a white and blonde haired Viking? Blonde, blue-eyed, white girl, played by a dark-haired, brown-eyed, black girl. I love it. Black guy played by another black guy who's less dark. Colorism. I wonder why these people choose to fight over nonsensical things like this. I mean, this isn't even supposed to be an issue in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. And there was no uproar about them getting dark skinned men to play lighter skinned black men like the George Foreman movie. Like I said. But yeah, with the females, they don't care about the women. What the women do, they don't care about what the women do. Like, so a woman could play as Tinkerbell. She could be dark skinned and play as Tinkerbell. A white girl could play as Tiana. They don't care about that. They do not care. They don't give a flying. A dark skinned girl could play as Wednesday from the Addams Family. They don't care. They care about the light skinned and mulatto male. That's what they care about. They don't care about the women. They don't. They got access to them. They already can do whatever they want with these women. They don't care about them. They care about that light skinned man. That masculine mulatto male. That's what they care about.
Especially considering the fact that most of these people who are on TikTok condemning Aaron Pierre for being cast as Jon Stewart were the same people who were on TikTok praising and congratulating Halle Bailey for being cast as Ariel in the
Because she
Little
brown
Mermaid.
skinned. They don't care about no female or woman. My bad, y'all.
As the upcoming live action Jon Stewart Green Lantern. And some of the reactions to this news, it's pretty much what I expected. Take a look.
Aaron Pierre is going to be playing Jon Stewart, aka Green Lantern. You know the problem before I even say it. It's the blatant colorism.
Am I happy that my internet husband is getting another black job? Yes. Am I also saying, hey, you could have said no to this black job? Yes.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this you?
Miss Nico Parker, she is going to be playing Astrid in the live-action adaptation of How to Train Your Dragon. And, of course, the racists are already pissed off because she has that ounce of melanin from her mama.
And now that I think about it, wasn't this you too?
This is how you have your black co-stars backs. Hallie is perfect for the part, is going to blow everybody away. It wasn't the red hair that y'all had a problem with. It was the melanin. The way that these POC women are going to run the Disney franchise for the next 10 plus years, I just love it.
You know, the grotesque stench of hypocrisy from people like this, it's just too much to handle at this point. These people do not care about prejudice towards particular skin colors or racial features. These people do not care about media erasure until it fits their victim narrative. Does the nitpick within me think that maybe the live action Jon Stewart could be a little bit darker? Sure. But if it's silly to be upset about the Little Mermaid casting because these castings should be based on merit outside of accuracy towards the source material, if it's silly to be upset about the Astrid casting because she just has a hint more melanin than the original character, then why exactly do y'all feel some type of way about a man who we know can embody the character of Jon Stewart but has just a hint less melanin? It's because these people are racially narcissistic. If it does not benefit people that they believe look like them, and if it does not benefit people that they believe are similar to them, they aren't going to care about consistency. Anyways, the casting for Tiana in the new Princess and the Frog.
People that look like them, tribalism. People that are similar to them, monoracial tribalism. Similar to them, like white people, oh, you're pure blood, you're monoracial like me. You see what I'm saying? And they keep bringing up Ariel, she's brown skinned. That girl that played Ariel is brown skinned. They don't care about what brown skinned people do. They don't. Dark skinned people, brown skinned black people, they don't give a fuck about them. They care about, they want to conquer the light skinned mulatto male. They don't even care about light skinned women. Because the mass majority of them, they already got to them already. Turned them out, did whatever they want. They want to conquer light-skinned and mulatto men. They want to conquer you. And it's really bad. It's to the point they don't want you to have no money. They don't want you to have shit. No woman, no pussy, no money, no nothing. Not a house, a pot to piss in. They don't want you to have shit. They want you out in the street. They could kill you and exterminate you. That's what they'll do. Kill you. Just for being you.
Movie coming out in 2026 has just been announced. And may I say, I believe they did an excellent job. Because Sabrina Carpenter was made for this role. Can't wait.
At least Aaron Pierre is a black man, but Halle Bailey is neither white nor is she redhead. Yet, she was worshipped for playing that role, but another black man playing a black character is currently being demonized for not being black enough. I hate making these kind of videos, but I also understand that it is important that we tackle idiosyncratic issues like this when we come across them. It is really important to have these kind of conversations. For me, I think that if Aaron Pierre was the best auditioning actor for this role, then he should be given a chance to showcase his talent. He got that role by merit. He's qualified for it. So let's just allow him play Jon Stewart instead of coming after him with pitchforks and machetes. Anyway guys, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions, but feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, honestly,
yeah, man, y'all, shout out to her for supporting and representing, you know, spreading awareness about this, because a lot of people like her probably wouldn't even care about shit like this. But yeah, that's how I told y'all in the last video. We don't even have no type of light-skinned superheroes or characters. They never thought about it. They never cared to make a mulatto character a superhero. And if we ever had any type of representation in the media, they'll try to shut it down because they don't want that. They want to conquer light-skinned and mulatto men. That's the whole goal. To put you in a peasantly position. Put you below monoracial people. But anyway, I'll hit y'all in the next video. Pariah out.